Hello, everyone. Um, okay, there's already 24 participants. I think we can join. Are you guys ready for today's session? Comment down in the chat box. Are you guys ready? Yes. Okay. Wow. Okay. Everyone is ready. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Before our program begins, I would like to remind you to ensure that your mic is muted, except during the Q&A session. And if possible, turn on your camera throughout the program. Please download the virtual background that is provided in the chat box. And as a reminder, don't forget to fill in the attendance and feedback form. I would also like to remind all of you there will be a photography session at the end of the talk. Thank you for your cooperation. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ramadan Kareem to everyone and a very good morning to all of my fellow brothers and sisters. First and foremost, I would like to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you here for waking up this early morning and spending your morning with us here today. My God, it's weekend, but still, there's a lot of people. Thank you for joining. Now we will officially begin our long awaited event. It is a great pleasure and privilege for me to welcome all of you to this momentous event. Praise to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for our health that we are able to gather for our program today. We highly appreciate your presence in attending this event. I'm Saida Maria Susan, your MC for today. In order to get his blessings, I would like to invite Brother Maaz Yunus for the dua recitation. Please welcome.
Thank you, Susan. Assalamualaikum, everyone. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. اللهم اجعل جمعنا هذا جمعا مرحوما وتفرقنا من بعده تفرقا معصوما اللهم لا سهل إلا ما جعلته سهلا وأنت تجعل الحزن إذا شئت سهلا. O Allah, Lord of the Universe, in conjunction with the organization of the 1 month, 1 Industry 9.0 series, we raise our hands to you to ask for permission, mercy, and blessing as well as the guidance of the Quran, which you may have always preserved under the greatness and your majesty. We may ask you to be given the right path in all matters of life for happiness in this world and the hereafter. وصلى الله على محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم.
Ameen, Ameen. Thank you, Brother Maaz Yunus. Thank you so much for your dua recitation. May Allah bless this morning's knowledge sharing session to go on without any interruption and obstacles, inshallah. Before we move to the most awaited moment, I will briefly introduce our beloved guest, Sister Farhana Faizu. She graduated in 2017 from IIUM with Bachelor of Arts in English for International Communication. Also, she was the Student Representative Council of Kuliya of Language and Management 2016-17. I am so amazed by her professional life. Oh my God, damn. I can't wait to let you know also. Before, she was the researcher in Parliament Malaysia. Also, she was the Special Officer, Deputy Prime Minister, Religious Affairs, Dr. Ashraf Wasdi. Along with this, she was Public Relations Executive at Extend Malaysia and Public Relations Officer at Preston Dental Mid Valley. Currently, she is the team leader of Shopee Malaysia for 3 years. Thus, we feel delighted to have an amazing speaker for today's sharing session. And now let's have a glimpse on 1 month, one industry talk series 9.0, the bittersweet reality of customer service life. A friendly information for all. We will have a Q&A session after this. So feel free to flood the chat box with any questions. Okay, now get ready to be mesmerized as we have invited a very special guest to share her journey with us. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for today's special guest, Farhana Faizu.
Hi everyone.
Welcome, sister.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we
Okay.
can.
Okay, thank you, Susan. Hi, brothers and sisters. Oh my God, to be honest, I feel like I become younger when I am with my brothers and sisters. Actually, for your information, I just went to UIA last night, and then I was like, I feel the vibes of, you know, the missing of university, and here I am giving back some knowledge to my brothers and sisters. I can't wait to share. Okay. And disclaimer here, I prefer two ways communication. So when I interact with you guys like feel free to unmute, like say, okay, understand, something like that. Okay. And then if can everyone open the camera so I can see the beautiful and handsome faces? Seems like it's 30 of us, right? Okay. So okay. Not to waste the time, I'm going to start now. Yeah, let me share my screen. Okay. Can you guys see my screen? Can see?
Yes, we can see your screen.
Yes.
Okay. Because I cannot see the chat box as of now. Okay. So I'll check back the chat box later. Okay. So good morning, everyone. Thank you for inviting me. First of all, I feel honored because I am waiting like the right time to give back to my UIA, and seems it's the right time with you guys. So for me, today is so special. So today I'm going to talk about bittersweet of CS life. Okay. To be honest, I'm not a person that really depends on slide. So you might see like my slide kind of abstract, or it's like, okay, what this speaker want to deliver. Okay. But no worries, because I want you guys to focus on what I'm going to deliver. Okay. Okay. So this is my background. Susan has told you guys just now. So basically, right after I graduated, before my convocation, I worked with Parliament. It's just for 3 months, and then one of the deputy minister hired me to work with him, and after that, I don't think government thingy is my kind of forte. I love something like more challenging. And then when I was SRC before, I was the SRC for public relations. So you guys can see like I jump back to my forte here, right? I joined Presidential Mid Valley, where I deal with VVIP, with celebrities, with politicians. Actually, when you went to Mid Valley, level 2, beside one of the bookstore popular, it is Presidential Mid Valley, and it is where my previous work. And to be honest, if you guys are searching for public relation jobs, you guys are really recommended there. Okay. But when I work there, I feel like, like I don't feel like this is the one. And then at that moment, okay, usually people will assume like KLM students, like NCOM students are mostly will be like teachers, will be like lecturers, but I'm not into that. I mean, I am enough with the thesis. I don't want to continue master, PhD. So I know educational is not my forte. At that moment, I am the first batch for NCOM. So that moment, we are quite new, and most of my friends working as content moderator with TikTok. You know TikTok, I think. Content moderator with TikTok. Some are working as with Facebook, with Google, and then most of them are working teachers, banking, marketing. and a few working with customer service like Maxis and such. But I don't feel like okay, this is all not my forte until I found Shopee. And then you guys can see like I do some job hopping here. Okay, there's some job hopping here. Some people say job hopping is good. Some people say it's not. Okay, actually this one depends on yourself. Like me, I want to find something that I really love doing. And then when I was like in Prime Minister office as well as in dental, this is not the thing that I want. I feel like some days I really feel demotivated. Some days I really feel like I don't want to go to work until I join Shopee. People usually assume like customer service is like a cliche feel. Yeah, I also have that mindset. I was like, come on, it's just customer service. But when I joined the customer service field, it is indeed true. If you love career growth, and if you are really dedicated, you love career growth, you love big salary, then CS is the world for you to step in. Okay, I'm going to share you the tips and trick on how to be successful in CS world, as well as I'm going to share the bittersweet moment. I mean, yeah, life is not a bed of roses, right? So obviously there will be some cons here and there. I will basically be honest with you guys. So during Q&A, you guys are open to ask me anything, okay? Just ask me anything. Last year, I was invited by University Terengganu, Malaysia, to deliver about this management skill, leadership skill. And this is my second time with University, UIA. So yeah, please feel free. I mean, do not be so formal with me. I prefer informal. I'm like a cool team leader, so I prefer cool session. Okay, so you guys can see my journey with Shopee is so rapid. I mean, I start with like the basic level 1, and then currently I'm already in level 7. You guys can see like every 1 month I was like step up, and then until October 2020, actually, subject matter expert, you guys are under probation for 3 months before you guys are confirmed to be confirmed as the subject matter expert. What is subject matter expert? It's something like you guys need to know all the SOP of Shopee Malaysia or anything that you work for. But it's my rezeki at that moment because they choose me to step up directly as team leader. So I was leading to team like team leader for email, and then I now under after Shopee guarantee. Okay, so okay, this is basically what I'm going to talk. Do not be worried. I'm not going to bore you guys. It's going to be interesting. Okay, so let's cover the first part. Okay, what skill you need to have? Okay. This is a popular question, and I believe if I am at your place, I will also like think, okay, how can I be successful? Okay, obviously you guys don't want to be like just only the call agent, the agents that deliver calls. You guys obviously want to step up the management level, right? So what I'm going to share is, okay, a few tips. Okay, this is like the common thing, like the thing that you really need to have. I mean, a bonus if you have, but I'm not going to touch all these 10. I'm going to touch about teamwork, communication, as well as leadership. Okay, so here it goes. Okay, actually, okay, this is one of the abstract thing that I tell you guys. Do you guys know what is the first picture? You guys can unmute your screen. Can anyone tell me what is this girl? Anyone knows?
Is it multitasking?
Yeah, it's correct. Multitasking. Okay, because when you are a customer service, okay, you will be under training. Okay, you will be under training, and you are expected to be like professional and powerful in all channel. I mean, email. You can do email. You can do fast chat, and you can do it like you can do call very well. For usually for 1 month they will put you, okay, let's say Maas is under call team agent for 1 month, for 2 months, 3 months, and suddenly there is spike in chat. Usually like currently we are very, very spike in chats. So there will be potential of Maas from call team to be transferred to do chats. I mean, you guys really need to do, like really need to be multitask. That one is under agent level. When you are stepping under team leader SME, there will be a lot of multitasking level needed. Okay. And then second thing, if you want to be a CS, especially Shopee, it is really a bonus if you are a fast learner, because we have a lot of new SOP, like they grow very rapidly. Always there is, okay, like maybe today there will be like something, okay, new voucher thingy. CS need to digest this before delivered to the buyers. Okay, maybe tomorrow is about shipping fee, how to calculate the shipping fee, how to calculate the transaction fee, all that. If you love knowledge, if you are a fast learner, CS is really a good place for you. Okay, and then the last part is leaders. Great leaders know how to make tough decisions. Okay, this one is especially for leaders, because leaders need to make a lot of crucial decision. So that is why, okay, I was an introvert person before during my first year in UIA. All I do is just going to class and then back to Mahala. If at night I only have like French class language, something like that. I do not participate with people until I was being sent off to Oman. If you guys know Oman, beside Yaman, for student exchange program. That part is the phase that really changed my life, because from introvert, nerdy girl who love book, who don't mingle around with people so much, I went there like only 2 NCOM students are there, and like 14 RCOM as well as bar student, Arabic students are there. Okay, Oman is a place where most people usually talk Arabic. I do not know Arabic at all. I mean, I just know some words like Kolbi, Shuwaya, something like that. That phase really tests me. And then, but it's good because when you are out of your comfort zone, actually, it is where your inner skill, your unleashed skill will be born. I never know that I have leadership skill actually. That moment I was there, I mingled around with all students around the world. I even joined public speaking competition. You know, like nerdy girl like me join public speaking, represent Malaysia, and I won number 2. At that phase, I feel like, okay, I love these challenges. And then I'm back to UIA. I become more active in join the event like this and such, become program coordinator, program managers, and that's where I feel like I want to contribute some more. That's when I join, I mean, for SRC election. Luckily I won and then I'm here. Okay, the part that I want to tell you guys is, especially you guys, okay, you guys, when you guys join event, like even small event or any event, even like this event, being a program manager as well as program coordinator is really, I think, that 2 position that helps me to make a good decision now in career world. When I was like you guys, I always been selected as program coordinator, program manager. Actually, program manager is like the boss, right? So it's a good thing. I really recommend you guys go explore every activities in UIA. Try. If there is space for you guys to be a program manager, please try. Okay. One fine day you will know why I am telling you like this, right? So one more, be flexible. This part is quite like the same like multitasking. Why need to be flexible? Because you are going to be like in rotational shift. Okay. Um, when you are under rotational shift, it will be like a difficulty slightly when you are under midnight shift. Okay. When you are in career world, usually those midnight shift, like in my case, I don't drive. I don't, my mom don't allow me to ride motorcycle in KL. So when I was in night shift, it's quite a struggle because, you ended your shift at 12 a.m. But I only managed to go to my house at 6 a.m. because LRT operating at that moment. But I don't, that kind of fuzzy agent where, Miss, cannot lah, I cannot midnight shift, blah, blah, blah. I have difficulty. No, you cannot instill that attitude in yourself. Just accept every challenge because trust me, every process is really essential to build you to a successful career path. Like I am the most flexible person when I was an agent, and that thing actually attracts my boss, my management team, and they see me, okay, this girl is quite good, is quite flexible. They can, you just throw every challenges at her, she can accept it, she can like accept wholeheartedly. Actually, there is one story I want to tell you guys, but it will be at the next slide. Okay. So, okay, this one, team player. When you are in career world, CS or anything, CS or IT, anything, team player is really, really essential because you cannot deliver the work alone without your team player essence. Okay. I know some of you, maybe like introvert people, they will have like difficulty to, to mingle with people, like have trust issue to do assignment together, like want to do everything alone. But please slowly eliminate that mindset. Because when you jump into the real world, you guys are going to face trouble if you are not a team player. Even if you went to interview, most of the interviewers will ask you, are you a team player? Or even if you go to Job Street, you go to Indeed, the description of work will always include team player. So believe me, start to instill the team player essence in your self during university. How? Those group assignment. Group assignment, please, like it is one of the practice for you to be a team player in the future. Group assignment, event management, like this, like start, go out of your comfort zone. Because, okay, like me, when I was an agent, why team player is very essential for me. Let's say we are given like 90 cases to settle per day. Okay, we are given 90 cases to settle per day. And let's say there is one, okay, let's say me, myself, is not a team player. I always do like MC. I always do my work like so chincai, like so not focusing on work. It will affect my team. Let's say I give wrong information to you guys as a buyer, okay? And then that tomorrow I was on off day. When I was on off day, my cases are going to be pulled to my friends. And then I already give wrong solution to the buyer. And when my friends got the cases, she needs to fix my damage. You know, the damage control kind of thing. That's where the team player essence is really crucial. There are some people, obviously there will be some people that love to MC, that love to come late, that do not do work like properly. But please, if you have that mindset, if you have the attitude, you are not going to succeed wherever you are. Like, please, brothers and sisters, start to ask yourself, am I a good team player? If you are not, please fix on that, okay? Because believe me, when you have team player essence, you are going to be successful in everything, okay? So, okay, another thing is Excel skills. When I was in UIA, they always have that Excel skill training. I think ISTC also have this, I think. So, but at the moment, I was like, why? I'm not KICT student. Why do I need to join Excel training? I was like, oh, no need. Plus, I don't like this Adobe Photoshop Excel skill. You know, I only knows Microsoft Word. But believe me, when you are a CS, when you enter the management skill agent, this agent is okay. You do not need to know about Excel skill, but when you become a team leader, subject matter expert, everything under management level, Excel skill is really, really, really essential because you are going to start to play with data, a lot of data. Currently, pivot table is my everyday food. Like, you know, the data need to be sent every hour kind of thing. Me, from a noob who doesn't know anything about Excel, I need to step in, and currently I'm in intermediate level lah. So please, brothers and sisters who wants to, actually, it didn't apply to CS only. If you join like ICT or I think teaching also, they need to have this Excel skill. So please prepare yourself for that, okay? It is really essential, especially in this industrialization world. Okay. So yeah, so I was currently in this intermediate level where pivot tables and VLOOKUP is my current forte. See this? Accountant, market researcher, teacher, program manager, banker, even office clerk need to have this Excel skill. So whenever there is organization in UIA arrange for Excel skill, or maybe even you guys can provide this, please feel free. And I think if you guys organize this, I will join to Excel skill too. Okay? Okay, this. Anyone knows what is this? Does anyone knows? I want to know, is anyone alert with what is the picture?
Coronavirus.
Okay. Coronavirus. Okay, so this is the story that I want to tell you guys. This is a part of the bitter moments as CS. Okay. Remember, COVID happened on March 2020, right? It's 2 years ago. At that moment, I was still an email agent. This is the phase where I was about to give up. Why? Okay. At that moment, we do not start the 24 hours rotational shift yet. Everyone's shift is 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. You know what? At 6 p.m., usually the normal working days, my backlogs is like cases. It's like the thing that you need to do every day. My cases should be around like 15 or 10 and below. But during the corona virus thingy, 6 p.m., my cases is like nearly 200 cases. At that phase, e-commerce like us, Shopee, Lazada, and even courier service, Ninja Van, Post Laju are impacted like very hard. Because everyone like cannot go everywhere online shopping, right? Some of you guys are irate why my items are not delivered right on time. Actually, if you know, like in the branches, there's like millions parcels are there, and people are spamming us like, what happened? And so that phase is really struggle because I ended my shift at 6 p.m. I think it's something like Ramadan. I go like, okay, iftar, and then I rest for a while. At around 9 p.m. or 10 p.m., I started to clear my backlog. Sometimes there is 2 hours OT, like they paid us for 2 hours OT, but the remaining is like, it's your own responsibility. Every day I sleep around 3 or 4 a.m. to clear cases, 3 to 4 a.m. And then I woke up again the next day to work at 9 a.m. It's like you just got sleep for 3 hours, for 4 hours. It's so exhausted. We are about to give up, but after 2 years, I'm still here. I don't know why. Maybe because my perseverance at that moment, like somehow repaid when I was currently like a team leader, right? So the tips and trick on how to survive in CS world is you guys need to have a lot of patience, and you guys need to have patience for your job. You guys need to love for your job. You guys cannot cannot say something like, oh, they pay me just to work until 6 p.m. Why I need to clear cases? It's not my responsibility. No, it didn't apply when you are in your working world. I mean, please, that's the reality lah. It happens like until 3 months, I think like around June or July, coronavirus thingy start to subside. So things back to normal. At the moment, I was in a Grab. Okay, I was in a Grab going back home. And one of the Grab driver is actually JNT driver. So I'm talking to him like, okay, I'm so exhausted with my work, like Shopee, blah, blah, blah. He also said, oh, you know what? Even in our branches, there are people like fainted because like so exhausted until fainted because overwork. But it didn't happen always. Okay, it didn't happen always. It just happens sometimes. But please, if you are in CS world and this thing happen for you in the future, please hold, be patient. Like things are not going to be bad forever. It's just like one bad day doesn't mean like forever bad days. Okay. But the sweet side is when you do OT every day, so your salary is quite higher lah, like 2,000, 2 times higher and such. So I'm going to share you. I already shared with you guys the real bittersweet, but please do not be afraid of the CS world. It's just I want you guys to be like, I do not want to sugar-coated the fake things. We are going to talk about the reality. So this is the reality. Okay, it's quite harsh, but this is life. Okay. So, actually, okay, I know some of you guys will feel like clueless. What I'm going to be one fine day. Actually, I'm also like feel clueless. I just go with the flow. Okay, they appointed me in parliament. Okay, in government, blah blah blah. But it's not my passion, so it's okay. Do not listen to others. I mean, if you are a person like me who love job hopping and then your friend said, why are you always job hopping? Not good lah. Why not you stay at one place and then you slowly, jumping the career level? Please do not listen to all that. You guys know yourself. I mean, you guys know yourself. You guys should know the job is for you or no. Okay? So, I think everyone knows it's so hard to find job nowadays. Okay. And to be honest, CS field is one of the field that is easy for a new graduate to jump in. I mean, they do not need like specific specific characteristic for you to join, specific expertise for you to join CS. No. So if one fine day after you graduated, you have difficulty to find job, please go for CS first. I mean, it is for you to build your portfolio, to build your resume. Stay there at CS first. And then if, after you stay there, maybe like for 6 months, for 1 year, you guys have the opportunity to apply for the field of your job, please go. But please do not be like so choosy when it comes to job. Because to be honest, it's so hard to find job currently. Like it's so hard. Just accept first what it is in front of your plate, and then you can start to continue the journey, like follow the path flow. Okay. The skill. This part is I just told you guys just now. In university, please do not be like myself, like the first year of myself, who is so noob, who just spend. I mean, I also feel like, why lah? I wasted my 1 year just be in mahalla. I mean, I do not mingle around. I quite feel sad, but it's okay. Things pass. So for you guys, I'm not sure how. You guys are in first year or second year or even final year, but it's not too late to start from now. Okay, please. Utilize your time, spend your time like going to talk for, spiritual or educational thing, events, training, please go. Because when you are working like me, I have that phase where I really miss joining events, like in UIA every night. When you are already working, when you want to join any training, there's not going to be like free training anymore, free event anymore, or maybe cheap. Like you just need to pay like RM5, right? For theater, I think you guys are not going to find that privilege in the reality world. So please utilize every of your moment in UIA. I believe UIA have like maybe like every day there are like various activities. Please utilize that. Do not like be like me. Like I feel like, but actually okay lah. I wasted my 2 semester out of 8 semester being in Mahala only. It's okay, but do not repeat my mistake. Okay. So okay. So at this part, actually, I want to focus on that training and then experience. Experience you guys can have when you join the programs like this. Being a program manager, being a secretary, being the money financial controller, something like that, right? So please utilize every moment, every organization in UIA. Okay. Okay. So the second thing, obviously, when you are a customer service, communication skill is really essential. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to touch all of this. I want to touch about this introvert extrovert thingy. I know some of us are not born to be extrovert. All right. It's okay if you are an introvert in CS world. It's okay. You're going to be a little bit draining when you're working because you need to liaise with customer, your workmate and such. How do I say this? It's okay, but if can try to be like out of your comfort zone slowly, like do not push yourself, but slowly step ahead. I mean, you can like slowly turn from introvert to ambivert slowly. I know it's quite hard, but because it's like the attitude, the personality of yourself. But to be honest, in CS world, if you are extrovert, it's going to be a bonus for you. Okay, it's going to be a bonus for you. Why? Because when you are an extrovert, you do not shy. Obviously, with customer, you have that confidence. You have, you are confident with what you deliver. Even with your workmates, they are not sure. The newbies are not sure. You are very confident to teach them like one by one. At that moment, management will see your skill, and that is another bonus for you to step into the real world. Remember, I am the living proof from introvert to extrovert. So actually, it is somehow possible for you guys, but it just take the time. Okay, I have that one friend. He is really good in everything. I mean, in product knowledge, in terms of Excel skill, very, very good. But why he was stuck? I mean, he is in batch 2, but his friend all like batch 3, batch 4, batch 5 and above already become a team leader, a quality analyst, a real-time agent. But why he is still stuck there? So I asked my manager, can I know why you guys do not like uplift, do not promote him to the another level? He said, to be honest, because he is quite introvert. So how can he lead the team? You see, like the reality, introvert people like so timid. How can you coach the agent every week? Maybe we are just afraid that maybe not all agents are good. Some are very like, how do we say, do not have some manners. If you are like a timing or you do not like talk to people like very well, maybe people will how do we say this, like pijak kepala you know. So when we have that extrovert side, obviously we have that confidence level, the leadership and such. So extrovert will have a bonus in CS. Okay, so moving forward. Okay, wait, yeah. Okay, this one. Anyone knows the first pictures is what? This one.
balanced life.
Yeah, work-life balance. Okay. Okay. This is another reality. When you are a CS, please do not expect that you are going to be back at home on time unless if you settle your work very very fast. But I believe in the first like maybe 3 months or 2 months or like me 1 month, I struggle like so hard. Like I should go back at 6 p.m. but I always go back at 10 p.m. Why? Because I'm not a person who love to leave my mess to any other person. So I will clear my cases like until it's zero. Okay. So this is bittersweet. I mean, a brutal honesty. If you guys are really cautious about work-life balance, CS maybe not a place for you guys, because sometimes if let's say the cases spike, okay, the cases spike, there is a there is a real situation happen when shift should end at 6 p.m. But at 9 p.m., there is an instruction from management. Everyone cannot go back, stay. We are going to have 1 or 2 hours compulsory OT. OT compulsory. There's no excuses. Okay. So we are always have that mindset to be prepared for anything. And even like your off day is 2 days, right? If the cases are spiked and they need people, they need headcount, maybe one of the day you need to do callback. But it's okay. I mean, salary is being paid, money is being paid. But for those people that really cautious about work-life balance, especially those that already have family, they will have slight difficulty in this. Okay. So if you are the one that like workaholic like me, you love your job so much, maybe CS life is the world for you. But if you are really like particular about your, okay, I just need to work for 8 hours. My boss only paid for 8 hours, then please do not jump into the CS, okay? But I believe everything like when you want to be a germ, the journey will be always be rocky one, right? And then, okay, I was one of the KLM students asked me to answer this question. Before I join career world, should I continue master, continue PhD, or join into the career world? For me, it's quite subjective. You should know yourself better. Like me, when I was doing my thesis, I feel like so struggle, the citation kind of thing. You need to go to library every day and such. And even when I was doing research in parliament, I was like, I feel exhausted. My mental is drained. All right. So I know like this kind of study thing is not my thing. I prefer work. But most of my friends, they prefer to go for master, because usually people that want to go for master, for PhD is the one who aim to be like a lecturer. All right. So you know yourself better. Maybe like the final year, the final semester, or like 2 final semester, you should already have what is the path of journey that you want. All right. And then how to know? They ask me how to know, is it the one? Are you the one? Are you the one for my forever world? All right. For my POV, I know Shopee is the one for me because I always looking forward for jobs. I mean, I looking forward, like wake up every day to go to job. I even like don't mind to stay late. I know some of you feel like, oh, it's not healthy, but it's just me. I mean, I love my work. I'm not like this before. I mean, when I was in pristine, like public relation kind of thing, I'm not like this. I always see like, okay, it's just 2 p.m. Like 5 p.m. looks so far away. I always like see my watch, so I know this is not the one. But when I was with Shopee, I like, okay, my current shift is at 8 a.m. for this month. From 8 a.m. until 1 p.m., I don't go to toilet. I don't go to anything at all. All I do is just at my laptop and then monitoring my agents. I was I was having an interview session with my managing director, and then he said, Hana, do you want to stay this forever, or do you want to try to any other company, maybe Food Panda, Shopee Food, or anything? But I said no. I love Shopee. Please allow me to be here as long as I can. All right. So believe me, at the first place, you guys might be clueless, but after 2 or 3 years, or it might take like 5 years, it's okay. As long as you should find the one. I mean, you will find the one in the future. But I know not everyone will be blessed to have like good salary, good environment. It's okay. Some people like need, okay, maybe good salary is there, but far away from home. Maybe good salary is there, but the bosses, the workmate is not supportive. Maybe it's like toxic environment. Or maybe salary is quite low, but you enjoy the work. Okay, this is among the reality that you are going to face. So you should choose your work you should choose your work very well. Like, do not think about others. Please do not think about others. I have another situation to be shared with you guys. One of my agents choose to resign and join aviation customer service, because aviation obviously pays so much higher, but the KPI also higher. What happened after 1 month? He pinged me back. He WhatsApp me back. Miss, can you help me to join Shopee back? I was ungrateful because this company is so good, but I was searching for high salary. Everything there is not supportive and such. So you choose you. I mean, you do you. You choose what you want. If you want things that is like comfortable, supportive friends, supportive boss, good environment, but low salary is okay. I mean, one fine day there will be a moment that you will have more career opportunities is there. It just depends on you guys whether you guys want salary or you guys want peace of mind. Like myself, when I was an agent, to be honest, agent level is not quite high. Okay, it's not quite high. I can go to TikTok. I can go to Facebook, to Google, according to my to my resume and such. I am eligible to be there. But why I am stuck with Shopee? Because I love the journey here. And look, after 3 years, I mean, the hard work paid off. You know, like the salary become like, it's not what I expected, something like that. It's worth the pain. Okay. So, brothers and sisters, please do not listen to your parents. Like, okay, like my parents, they said, Hana, I want you to be a doctor. My mom's, Hana, I want you to be a teacher. Okay. You know what? After SPM, I do not apply for those teachers institution at all. I do not apply for medicine at all. Okay. I was accepted to be as engineering student at the first place for IIUM, but I'm not into maths, physics. I'm not into calculation kind of thing. Luckily, KLM is there. KLM first batch is open. That's why I'm in NCOM. And I think I'm really thankful to my kuliah, because it is like a platform like, you know, the kuliah of languages and management. They really like put me into a practice of management where it is benefits me in this current career world. All right. But do not worry if you are not KLM students. No worries. You guys can unleash your potential skill via joining all these management. The event and management. Please utilize that. All right. Okay. So, okay. You see it at the moment. Okay. This actually. Okay. This picture should be at the side. Before this. But okay, all right. I want to talk about good leader versus good boss. All right. I think some of you knows what is the definition of leader and boss. Boss is like in my layman terms, boss is like quite fuzzy, quite like instructing everything. But a leader will always be there with you guys. Like will always hold you guys' hand, like to be up together and such. And being in SRC, being in KLMSS and all, I really wish to be like a good leader when I was in career world. And Alhamdulillah, it is thick. It is thick currently. What I do to my kids, remember when I said teamwork is very essential? Why? Because my KPI, I mean my smoothness of job will depends on my agents' collaboration with agents. What collaborate? I mean, like, okay, when I instructed them to do this and they agree, they will be like obedient and such. All right, but remember, if one fine day you are a leader, please remember token of appreciation in terms physical or maybe like words, gesture is really essential for your agent. It really touched their heart. But like me, I love to eat. All right. I love to eat. What I do to my kids, I always pamper them with food, especially to those people like, okay, I do something like, every month they will be like KPI. Like let's say I have 20 agents. So I will choose like 3 agents, 3 tip-top agents every month without failure to choose what the foods that they want, something like treat them something good. And as for me, for those that left for the company, I always ensure farewell gift is being given. If you guys can see here, this one agent of mine, I give him Jo Malone. You guys know how much is Jo Malone perfume? Okay, it's quite high, but why I gave him this? Because it is my appreciation for him that is like perform for all those years. And believe me, this small gesture actually touch their heart. You just can just see like, okay, I just give them like famous Amos, or maybe sometimes I just give them McDonald's or even like Sunday McFlurry kind of thing. But it motivates them. It motivates them to do. And for your information, all of this that I do not claim back from my company. I just use my own salary to treat the kids. I believe like our rezeki is also others' rezeki. I really believe in what you call in a blessing. All right. So please, if you are a good leader, one fine day, ensure yourself is a good leader. All right. If you can see here the screenshot of farewell message from my agent, but I see how you always fight for your kids, and that's amazing. All right. So what happened to me? I'm not a yes man. I mean, if I found like, okay, my boss instructed me to do something like this, but we know like the damage is going to be so high, I will always say no to them. In layman terms, I will be like in people's POV, I am assumed as like the rebellious team leader. But actually, my rebellious side really helps my agent as well as my company. Please be courageous. I mean, do not be afraid. Like, okay, they are your boss, but you know better. You are in operation before. You are even an agent before. You know their decision is going to be like dangerous, is going to be like harm any parties, is going to make agents become rebellious. So feel free to talk your thoughts, all right? Do not be scared, even it is your boss, but do not be, your manners need to be well preserved. Teach them in a good terms. Talk to them, communicate with them very well, all right? So, okay, this is just among, there's a lot actually, but I just put in one slide, all right? Okay, so what happened in this? When they are giving me a lot, like, okay, I pamper them, I care for them every week. Even if I'm busy, once a month, I will ensure I will have like one-to-one session with my agent. Those agents that are not performing, they are not poor performance, I will ensure to keep updated like every week, every day. I will always teach her what to do, how to perform. And this is the sweetness for me of CS life. It's not easy to be the best team, but I managed to do that. But not from my effort only. It's coming from my agents, because this score is not your score. It's coming from your agents. So this is why I tell you guys, team player is very, very, very crucial. All right. And okay, you got like a good team player, a good team. They collaborate with you very well. And then it contribute to your marks. And that marks, when management see, oh my God, Maas team is very, very well performing. Maas is very good in leading the team. Maas can be the next manager. Maas can be the next assistant manager. Please remember every small step that you do can contribute to your life hereafter. And actually, this is among the good thing that happened for me in 2022. Usually, if it's so hard right now to be under permanent position. It's so hard to find a job that offers permanent position. But if you found one, you are very lucky. But if you are not, no worries. If you are under contract, no worries. Just keep your performance okay, like tip top for all those years. There will be one fine day your time will come to be transferred as permanent. Remember, I said I want to start with Shopee forever, but at the moment I was like, but I was under contract, or maybe I should try. I was at the moment I want to try Alibaba. I want to try Sephora Malaysia, but yeah, the right time comes. They confirm me, so I think maybe I will live with Shopee forever. Maybe as long as Shopee is there, I'm going to be there with them. Okay, so we are going near to the end of the slide. All right. So for me, I want to remind you guys, first step is always the hardest. I mean, good thing always take time. You just need to trust the process. Like, please, if you are stepping into the career world, everything I don't know, like banking or everything, please do not easily give up. Actually, the job hopping is quite exhausted for me, because you need to start all over again, like A to Z. Give your time like maybe 3 months. All right, give your time like 3 months. Stay first. For that 3 months, see if you can go for the job, stay. If not, you can do job hopping. All right. Please do not like join the company for 1 day, for 1 week, for 1 month, and you just go like, okay, this is not for me. This is so hard. No. We cannot have that kind of mindset if you want to be successful. Or okay, and then I really believe in this motto of do good and good will come to you. So what I do is I pamper my kids. I really take care of my kids. Even some of them, although they are not my kids, they will come to me and share with me like their personal issue. Like, I think in Shopee, I was like also a counselor for them. They call me Mami Hana, by the way. I don't know, maybe my attribute is like a mommy, a mother for them. So everyone call me Mami Hana, and then they share me everything. Like, a good thing about CS is we're a place that you will find a lot of friends. A lot, because like there's a lot of headcount, like hundreds or even thousands. So it's very good if you can have like good rapport with everyone. Remember, we come to job to do our job, not to find enemy or such. Okay, avoid conflict in real world. I mean, in working life, avoid the conflict as much as you can. Do not put yourself into the what we call politic work kind of thing. It's not good. All right. I have few agents of mine that they have this mindset. Okay, I go to work for my work, and I keep that relationship boundaries is there. I mean, I think it's good. Keep yourself professional with everyone. Do not like be too clingy, because sometimes that kind of thing leads to conflict. But from my side, what I want to really highlight is when you are a leader or even an agent, please be good to everyone, because believe me, goodness will come back to you. So when I pamper my agents, that's the moment they collaborate with me. I mean, even I ask them, can you stay back? Can you stay back for 2 hours? I need to do OT. I need people to do OT for me. They will like, okay, everything for you. They will always say, everything for you, Mami Hana. Just ask what you want. We can deliver for you. So I think it's a blessing for me. I mean, it is somehow a correct way for you to lead. I mean, to nourish the team. All right. Remember, your agent, when you are a leader, every agent is your gems. Please take care of them very, very well. Please do not take them for granted, because without them, you are not going to be at that level. All right. So I think that's the end from my end. So yeah, I'm open to any Q&A now. Or should I pass to Susan back, or I can directly start for QA? Susan?
Okay, thank you very much for this enchanting sharing session, Sister Farhana. Oh my God,
Welcome.
the last period, that mommy period, it's actually defined that how friendly and how amazing you are. My
Yeah,
God,
Alhamdulillah.
damn. Thank you for this meaningful and beneficial sharing based on your experience. And
Welcome.
now, ladies and gents, we shall proceed to our next session. In this Q&A session, if you have any question, you may drop it in the chat box, or you can open your mic to ask your question.
Yeah, I will. I
Are
will
you guys
also
sleepy?
check chat box. If you are shy, please
Yeah.
ask in chat box only. Then.
Guys, are you okay? Are you sleepy?
We have few questions from our YouTube live participants.
Oh, YouTube.
So
I see.
yeah, I'll just read them out here. Okay.
Okay.
So the first question is, what's the most challenging experience you ever had as a customer service manager?
As do you mean as CS agent or as a leader, or should I share both?
Yeah, I think you can share both of them.
Okay. As an agent, obviously, you know the part where I told you guys about the COVID thing, where my work-life balance is not there. I mean, I just literally go for work and then sleep and then work again. All right. But when I become a leader, the challenges is another challenge. All right. During my interview with my manager, the first question that they ask is, are you ready to lose friends? Why? What is the connection between being a leader and lose friends? All right. And I said, I'm ready. And I already experienced that when I was a subject matter expert. Okay. So what happened is, obviously you have your friends around, all right? So when you are a leader and they do something like, against the SOP, breaching the policy, or maybe come late or MCM such, it's going to be slightly difficult for you to how do we say, to go them, to let them know, okay, this is wrong and such. It's quite hard, but because for me, when I do my work very like passionately, very sincerely, because everything will be justified in the hereafter, right? So I just like be strict with them, like, okay, you know what, Susan, this is not good, you need to come to office on time, blah 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 blah. And then maybe Susan will say something like, I'm your friend, you should back up me, what's wrong with you? And my POV is like, work is work, friend is friend. If you cannot like go on with my motto of life, then you're welcome to go. And to be honest, I did lose some friends. But from my end, if your friends cannot understand you, your job, your responsibility very well, then they are not a good friends. Okay, so this is the challenges, and like among other challenges, it's like you are a mediator between your agents and your management. All right, so maybe something like, okay, management said, Hana, please make everyone like working like direct 6 days. Some people will feel like, oh my god, no, it's my off day, who are you to ask me to go to work, blah 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 blah. Okay, that's among the difficulties that I face. But what I do, like I said to you guys, I bribe them with foods. So when the day that they need to do OT, maybe like I do something like ice cream party, I order like Baskin Robbins. So let's have like some fun, like blah blah blah. Is how you tackle their hearts actually. I mean, do not be like, okay, my salary is high, but I do not want to spend some money to my agents. It's not good, because without them you are nothing. So another question is how you manage your mental health. All right. During the phase where the COVID wave, what I do to keep my mental health sane is by doing online shopping. I mean, it's good for my mental health, but it's not good for my bank account, right? But currently, COVID is no longer crucial. So what I do, I will always ensure every week, every of my off days, I will go for food hunting. I mean, I love cafe hopping. I love spa hopping. So every month, I will always ensure some of my money will go to spa. Like I love doing spa, the massage, the girls' time kind of thing. I even sponsor some of my agents for food hunting. I was like, come join me for food hunting. Come join me for spa hopping. I sponsored you guys. I mean, just believe me. Like, do good for people. People will, appreciate you. What is the hardest challenges that you face and how you overcome it? Hardest challenges, I think the one that I told you guys just now, the COVID phase where I work like non-stop, losing friends, like rumors. Okay, thanks for SRC, because when you're SRC and then I joined the politics and such, I am being challenged with all the negative people talking about me and such, right? So I think that's among the things that happened to me when I was a team leader. But for me, I just do my work. I just do accordingly. I do not want to please people, because all I want is to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? So, Gafe Blonde, I would like to thank our dear guest Farhana. Thank you so much. Are leaders born or made? Thank you. For me, leaders are born or made. For me, leaders are going to be nourished by process. Like I told you guys know me, right? From introvert that knows nothing about leadership, so I was being sent to Oman, and then I slowly developed joint program manager. I love being a program manager like Maas. I really love program manager. I really love program coordinator. So I collect all the challenges, all the experience in university, and somehow that applies. Somehow that benefits me in career world. All right. So, okay, Akmal asked, can you share with us what is the most important skill needed? Oh, yeah, the one that I told in the slide. Communication skill, and then team player. Communication skill and team player. I think team player applies for every field, not only CS. All right. So, Akmal, ask yourself, are you a team player? If not, there's still some time for you to fix that, to nurture that. All right. Is there any other additional question? The question is good.
I think there was a question before, like how you manage your mental health.
The one that I told, like I do online shopping, and then food hunting, spa hopping, something like that. Keep myself sane. Self reward. When you working one fine day, I know like you guys, okay, some people will love like saving, investment, but please, to make yourself motivated to go for the next salary day, self-reward yourself. At least some amount is okay. I mean, maybe, okay, you saving. Maybe at that payday, you can treat yourself a good food, like maybe Kenny Rogers, Tony Roma's, self-reward. You work so hard to earn your money. So utilize that, but not too much, okay? All right. Is there any other question?
Okay. I want to ask one thing. Like that's actually my questions. You are doing a lot of like stuff already like before. Is there any problem like to change the job?
Oh, okay.
Like have you ever faced like this? Because always I used to hear like don't change your job, just still on that for 10 years, for 20 years. Like I just feel like for 10 years, 20 years, 5 years, it's actually boring. Like to change, it's a mental, a variation there is. So which one is the good? Like the change or stay in a company?
For that part, I covered that already. That one depends on yourself. Like me, when I joined the government things, when I was with Parliament and with the Deputy Minister, there are a lot of, like the official government thing. I need to do speech for ministers. I need to be the licensed officer. It's a part of PR, but I don't feel like, okay, actually, I'm not a person that loves something like, the laws, the acts, what Malaysia is doing. How do I say this? The policies. Okay, the policy. So, PTD, you guys know what is PTD? PTD job? PTD, what is like PTD, the ambassador to be. Okay, people will be like, okay, because actually KLM, few of KLM students are already become a PTD. Okay, few people, like a lot of people ask me, Hana, why you don't want to become PTD? Like you have the skill, you have the leadership skill, communication skill. Okay, I know it sounds like, wow, you are a PTD. You are going to be sent like all over the country. Like, okay, you are going to like represent Malaysia. But no, it's not my passion. It's not my passion for that thing. Why I want to go there just for popularity, just to please people. I know what I want. So, you ask, is it so exhausted? Yes, it is. Like, when I left politics, I joined PR and then I joined the dental. In dental, I learned what dentist is doing. Okay, my trainer is the own dentist there. They will teach me everything. So I know, but from my end, I love knowledge. So it's good because they teach me scaling. They teach me what is the damage control, MOS, the surgery and such. And even when the dentist is treating the patients, I will be there. I will be there in the treatment room to learn the real thing. For me, knowledge is very, very, very priceless. All right. So yes, it is exhausted, but it is very priceless. Up to now, I still have the knowledge about dentistry, which really benefits me, right? And then now I'm with Shopee, so it's easier. Like those friends that knows I'm in Shopee will liaise with me when they have any problem with the refund and such. Like we help people. Why I stay in CS? Okay, why I can keep myself going in this customer service field? Because for me, every people that you attend, actually you are doing a good deeds. All right, you are helping them. When you help them, what you will get? You will get like good deeds, good pahala, right? So yeah, I mean, it's a blessing. It is how I put mindset. I believe in everything. Good mindset is really, really essential. If you are the one like you have that pessimistic, like negative thinking, start to alter yourself. Like maybe you can start to read more motivational book, talk to counselors, talk to friends and such, like everything. I have that one friend is like somehow pessimistic. every day ranting like, oh, this is so hard. This is why they're doing like that. And then and then he chose to resign. And when I asked them what he is doing now, no, he is doing like lepak-lepak at rumah only, like jobless. So it's not good. All right. Any other question? Do I answer your question, Susan? Yeah. All right. Any other question?
Yes.
Is
I
it?
think we are already at the end. Is there any
Oh.
question? Okay, yeah, there's one question.
Oh, okay. So actually, obviously, actually, company also have that initiative. We have like family day. We will have like every day, every month we will have like mega sale day, right? Like the 12, 11, 10, 10. At that moment, they are being pampered with foods always. Not that moment always. Like there will be like random days. What company will give them good foods, or goods, sweater gift and anything. But from my end, why I take additional initiative, because I was an agent before. I know how does it feels to be appreciated by my team leader. So when I become a team leader, I want to pay back. I know what they feel. Like, okay, they are doing so much job than us. So how can we appreciate them? Giving them some rewards. Okay. And then, but that part is actually this is just my sharing to you guys. Some people will have different mindset, but from SRC, I really believe in spread love, spread happiness. So I love spreading love to people. I love spreading happiness to people via foods and mental health comfort, counseling session and such. What is the point that you make want to change the job? Oh, okay. Like I said, if you are a fresh graduate, try to stay for at least 1 to 3 months. Do not directly resign within one day or 1 week. I mean, try to stay for that 1 or 3 months. Probation in company usually is like 3 to 6 months. So 3 months is a nice phase for you to analyze whether this field is good for you or no. All right, because actually it's so hard. One is so hard to find job. All right, so please do not resign before you get the new job. Remember my friend that I told, the one that is somehow pessimistic, he chose to resign without a good offer. He said, it's okay, I'm good already. I am sure other company will want to hire me because I work with Shopee, right? Everyone wants people with Shopee. But see, after like one year something, he is still jobless. So please appreciate your work. I know it's hard. I know because everyone is not born to be lucky to have that job that you really love, right? But you need to control your mindset. Like, okay, I need to hold on first. I need to pay for my family. Like, okay, that's where the self reward come. Okay, work hard, but do not forget to thank yourself by doing self reward. Okay, is there any other question?
We have one last question from
Okay.
the YouTube Live by Brother Fayyad. I think it's a bit of a general question.
Okay.
He asked, is there any way for me to learn computer science although I don't take IT during a degree? Yes.
Okay, means he is not IT student, but he wants to learn IT like this Excel skill and such, right? Okay.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Actually, I was wondering about that too, but I think that one you need to be alert. You need to Google. What is the available training is there and such. But believe me, if you are still in IIUM and if there is Excel training, please make yourself available to attend, because Excel skill I believe is like 100 or 1,000 for one training. Okay, utilize the thing that IIUM provide for us, the free events, free educational purpose, or like small fee that needed to be paid, right? So yeah. Is there any other question?
No, I think we're already at the end. Thank you, sister. Thank you very much for your insights.
Welcome.
Okay, wow. Look at the time to the station is about to close its curtains. So it was so informative, and we really hope you guys enjoyed it too. If you guys enjoyed today's session, please you can type any kind of emoji in the comment box, chat box. Come on, guys. I hope you guys are not sleepy. Ah, yes. Okay. Okay. Uh, okay, everyone. We are now at the end of our session. On behalf of the organizing committee, I would like to apologize for any shortcomings. Before we end, I would like to remind you to stay in the meeting for a while for the photography session. And once again, don't forget to fill up the attendance and feedback form given in the chat box. Okay, one more thing, we will highly appreciate if you join us in SITC. The link is also in the chat box. You guys are warmly welcome to SITC. We are now at the end of our event. Let's take some pictures for memories. We would like to everyone to open your camera and present us with your biggest smile. Everyone, please open your camera, please. We want to see your beautiful face. Please open your camera. Guys, everyone, please open your camera.
All right, I think
Okay,
Papro
everyone
can lead
smile.
the photography session.
Yeah. Everyone smile.
1,
Step.
2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, done.
Okay, I think it's done. Thank you. Okay, it has been such an honor to be here with you guys. We hope to see you again soon. We are now at the end of our event. I would like to thank everyone again for coming and making this program successful. And of course, special thanks to Sister Farhana. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and have a very good day.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Sister Farhana, for the beautiful and productive session today.
Thank you for inviting me. Hope to see you guys around, yeah?
Thank you so much.
Inshallah.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Deepak.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. The committee can stay for the postmortem. Other can leave. Inshallah.
I excuse myself first, yeah?
Yeah,